From the hollers and hills of West Virginia, it's Heavenly Hills Homestead with another episode. Stay tuned. Man, that bushel gourd is looking great. That's a 248 new bushel gourd, looking good, looking good. I'm very, very excited about this bushel gourd. Every day I like to come out here and just kind of look at everything. Look at these plants. They're just looking so fantastic. So fantastic. I'm happy, happy, happy. That's looking good. Looking good. That is the 824 Hodge. Verse 16, 73.5 Bartimus. Looking good. And we got these Mac Daddies here. I was thinking I may end up making this patch a little wider. So we have the 951 new. It's almost at its 10-foot max. It's almost reached its length of 10 foot. There's 10 foot in between the plants. Heel to heel is 10 foot. This is the 2261 Schmidt. Actually, that new might have about 8 foot. Might be 8 foot in between hills. I can't remember. We'll have to measure that out. But I do know all these down here have 10 foot. Anyways, it's a 2261 Schmidt. It's come out of its funk. And look at them leaves now. Big, beautiful, broad leaves, cruising right along. It has a pumpkin on it. All right. This one right here is a 1378 new. Hey, Chad, look at these seeds you give me, man. Man, I am so grateful for these seeds. Thank you. They're rocking. They're rocking. I'm also thankful for them other people that sent me Hodge and Bartimus. Y'all sent me some good seeds too. Waiting for them guys to rock. The 1209 Hodge is already rocking, and it has a pumpkin on it as well. Okay, little sickly looking today. The leaves are drooping a little bit. That's all right though, because guess what we got coming? Should be here tomorrow. I would have thought it was going to be here yesterday, but it didn't show up. But tomorrow it should be here. I got shade cloth for the entire patch. Yes, you heard me right. The entire patch I have shade cloth for. Then we've got the 1251 new right here. It's just a Mac Daddy of a plant. I mean, it's just come to life and grows like crazy. No pumpkin yet, but it's wild. We're gonna have to get them leaves in better shape. They're just, I know it's hot out here on these plants, but man, the leaves look so. This is another 1378 new right here, and yeah, they're looking good. But what I was going to tell you is tomorrow my shade cloth should be here. I bought 20 foot long, I think 10 foot wide shade cloth netting. And what I'll do is I'll attach strings to my poles, and then I'll set poles out here on this side and use some rope and tie them up all the way down there. I bought 3 of them, so it's about 60 foot that I got worth of shade cloth, and I'll just kind of space them out, you know, maybe leave a gap in between each one of them, you know, like a 5 foot gap or something. Yeah, whatever we need to make them work. But yeah, the majority of the plant's gonna be shaded off. I believe they were 40%. I did have 30. I had 20 foot by 8 foot wide. It was 20 foot long, 8 foot wide, 30% shade cloth. And those, I was getting ready to buy it, and my wife looked and said, well, this here says that it could be here between, you know, now and August 28th. And I was like, what? And I was like, well, hang on a minute. So we looked, and I was like, yeah, we're not getting that. Not getting that one at all. All right, so real quick here. This thing here is going nuts. We're gonna have to get him fixed. So let's go over here through my little escape hatch there. Into the pumpkin patch. And even though I broke that vine off, it's still growing and putting something to it, I guess. I guess it's putting a little something off, I don't know. It's still green. Anyway, let's get you turned here and going up this vine. I want you going up. Let's see. No, don't. I gotta wrap you. Okay. Well, don't want to wrap, do you? Sometimes you can get these tendrils to wrap really good. It'll hold that plant up there. And sometimes they don't want to do it for nothing. I don't want to do it. I don't want to keep putting it back through, but I guess it's the only thing to do. All right, I got it fixed there. So, you know, the other day when I was trying to fix these, I broke it off, but it appears to have, it's not completely broke off. There's still a bit going into it there, but it's broke. And the stump on this thing is getting ridiculous. Look at that. That's the biggest stump I've ever had on a plant. It's nice looking now. It's still got the cotyledons on it. It's a 1378 new. Now let's get out of here. All kinds of sunflowers. I can get in here and weed all this and stuff, so we'll get it. We'll get it. I thought about building me a hoe, but I don't know about that. I might try it. I don't know if it'll work. Got a couple of those Stone Mountain plants back there. Stone Mountain watermelons. There's one right there. There's one. See, there's one that I planted. There's one that I transplanted. And there's one that I planted. I planted like 2 or 3 seeds on each one of these, and several seeds did not come up. And then I just planted the last 2 seeds I got over there. And the manure, rat manure, should be some over here coming up, but they ain't come up either. Don't know what is wrong with this particular area. This plant here looks like it may come out of its funk. I'm hoping it will. I'm hoping it will, because I had 5 of these. This one, I don't really have any hope that it'll come out. If it does, that's gonna be great, but I don't. I'm gonna break that off. And break that right there off. Give it that little bit of, I'll take that off too. One little bad leaf right there, but I don't think that this plant's gonna make it. And I don't know what happened to it. Right there, it's got ate off or something. But this plant is looking good. This looks real good, actually. I'll get some straw put around that. Keep the water from splashing up on it, causing any disease. And that one there, I'm hoping will come out of it. Like I said, I had 5. I gave 3 of them in here, put 1 in the bucket, which is in the greenhouse. Gave 1 to my daddy. He said that thing's rocking, so yeah, I think it was probably the littlest plant. So anyhow, hopefully one of us will grow a 6-pound plus tomato. So let's go on to what we're going to do today. Okay guys, so you're probably wondering what's the next part of the video. You've not done anything spectacular this year. I mean, yeah, you built a greenhouse using trampoline parts. Okay, you've woven some netting material, you know, but it looks like crazy wild, right? And because you refuse to take your time and tie it like a real fish net. So what else are you going to do this year that might be productive or not productive? Well, let's talk about that. I got a water hose here. This was a Chili Mac water hose. Let me tell you something. Water pressure here at this house is so bad that this hose was brand new. We bought it specifically for Chili Mac, and then I used it to get further on my plants. So we took it away from Chili Mac. We bought Chili Mac some nipples that we're going to put on a barrel and give him water that way, because he's flipping his pullover and he just makes a mess. So we changed up strategy. So yesterday we were going to pressure wash a rug. Yes, you can pressure wash rugs, okay? And we're just going to pressure wash it and get it all pretty and cleaned up and everything. And wife turns on the water, and well, I turned on the water. This hose was hooked up to the pressure washer, and lo and behold, pressure washer wouldn't turn on because the breaker had kicked, and the water pressure built up. The water pressure built up so much, so fast, so quick and hard that it busted this water hose in several places. Well, it didn't bust it, it just caused some swelling in a lot of it, and then some leaks, little leaks here and there, little pinhole leaks. But it was on its way to busting it all the way. So anyhow, that's how bad the water pressure here is. And there's several regulators on the water line, and I've replaced the water line several times. So it just tells you how how bad it is. Sorry, I must be having allergy issues this morning. Anyhow, we got an old pool pump from the pool that we had. I've got water down a well that I desperately want to get. I don't want to spend the money. So what are we going to try to do? We're going to try to send this hose down that well, and we're going to try to send this unit over there to suck up the water. Maybe, hopefully. We'll see. I don't know. Will it work? No clue, but stay tuned, because we're getting ready to find out. I'm going to hook that up to that. We're going to send it down that hole, and we're going to prime that pump, and we're going to see if we can get some water out of it. Plus, this water is trying to get a little algae-ish, so I need to, we got caps, just nothing's getting here on time. Okay, we bought caps that screw on there, and they have a fitting on the front of it. Once you screw a cap on here that has a nipple, or not a nipple, a fitting that you screw up a water hose to, okay? And then you just turn the valve on and go with it. So we bought 2 of them. We're just waiting on them to get here. This one needs flushed out with all the leaves and stuff, so we gotta do that today. It sucks too, because it's almost 150 gallons in there. But anyhow, we'll build it back up, hopefully. All right, so let's get to it. We're going to tape this hose up with some black electrical tape, just so I know I got some of the springs done and won't be sucking air or putting air out. Then we're going to hook it up to this, prime it, take it over, try to get water up. And I'll show you each step. But first, like I said, electrical tape this hose. Okay, guys, I patched the hole up. There are the holes in the hose. Came over here. I found my inlet right there, and then I found my outlet on the other side. I came over here. I took the clamp off of the pull. I have another clamp right here, another hose clamp, and what I did is I cut this hose because it was so big. You have to cut it one side down on wherever, up here on this part right here. Cut it down and then cut it across here just a little bit, and that will allow some flexing and moving right there to happen, to where you can get this hose clamp to clamp down onto the brass fitting there. And I don't believe it's going to come off because and the hose drop off and be lost in the water, because that part of the hose, that part of the brass part of the hose is helping. You see, it won't allow it to go. So even if the hose clamp slips a little bit, you still got that hang of bigger diameter right there. So it should be okay. You shouldn't have to worry about losing your hose down the well. All right, so you'd have to, like anyhow, you have to take this, you'll slit it down, then across, and that'll allow you to get that. Now you're thinking, well, now there's a hole, and you won't get no water up through there. Well, some guy invented electrical tape, and it's a fix-all like duct tape. We're just gonna electrical tape all this up real good, and we're gonna go try it out here in just a second. So let's electrical tape it up and go see what we can do with it. Hey guys, down the hole, water. Down the hole, water. Down the hole, water. Only problem is, it's the prime water, and I can't get enough suction. I can feel it in the line. I can literally feel it. The line got heavy, sucked it down into there and everything, and it's trying to draw. You can feel it. You can feel it. You can see it. See the water. You see the water trying. It's just not. It's not doing it. You can see it because it's prime. That's prime water, primed water, and see how it does, and it'll fill up real heavy and then gush itself and then spill over the top. So it's trying to do it, but it just ain't got enough to get it there. Need a little bigger pump. Need a little bit heavier pump. But I tell you what though, this is a success in a way, because this was a pool. This was for a little tiny 2.5 foot tall, 10 foot round pool. So if you have a bigger pool pump than this, I guarantee it would work. You see, this is a 50-foot hose. This is what's left of a 50-foot hose, probably about 4.5, 5 foot of the hose. So about 45 feet down is where my water starts and stuff. And you can see it's trying. You know, it's not running out of water. The prime is not running out of water, but it spills over the air. I filled this bucket up. It took that much out of that bucket to prime it to where the water would come up. Okay, so the water, that's a 3-gallon bucket, and roughly 2/3 of it's gone, I would say. Just filling that up and stuff. But anyhow, once it got primed, you know, it works. And you see, it's trying and then it quits, and it's trying and it quits. So there's water's coming through it. All right, water is definitely coming through. It's trying to pump it, and you can see it'll fill up real full and spill over the edges. Okay, because that's all we're doing. We're just recycling whatever water back into the pump. So it's working, but it's just not enough. Okay, guys, here it is, hours later, and it's still running. It's been running all day, just like this. The hose is kind of cold, but it's just not drawing up enough water. We're gonna get this mess cleaned up in a little bit. I'll let it run the rest of the time. Wanted to show you here. We got to do some burying, guys. These guys, look at the roots. 1 root, 2 root, 3 root, 4, 5 root, 6 root, 7 roots, more. All the way out here at the tip. This is that 1240 Hodge, man. It's just blowing up and roots are everywhere. So we're gonna bury them up this evening and stuff. But we stayed around. We just did a little bit of work today. Thought I'd try to play with that. I do believe it works. You just need a bigger pump to actually draw more of the water up, because you can feel it drawing up water and everything. And so if you get a bigger pump, that'll actually work just fine. We're gonna grab some poles and we're gonna take you over to the lake. Let's go. All right, guys, here we are out here at the lake. We'll do a little fishing. See if we can't catch some fish out here with the kids and stuff. And it's the lake that y'all always end up seeing on our videos from the drone. This is everything right here. We're up here at the front of it by the dam where the overflow's at. So let's see if we can't catch us a few. Gotta get some things set up. Somebody left their stinking trash. Look at this. What y'all see? I don't know if I can loosen up a few things. Y'all see that trash? Look at that trash they left. Left the trash there. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. There's the lake everywhere. It's pretty. This is what y'all see when we're on the drone flying it over. So I'm gonna get set up. I'm gonna try to catch some fish. Now, over at the pond, my buddy's pond, these little gulps was working real good. What we're going to do this time is we're going to try it here. Never had any luck with the gulps here. Usually have to use night crawlers. We got some of those. Let's see if these work. Somebody's been cleaning the bank up over here too. It looks real good compared to what it usually looks like, except for this trash. Bunch of ding-dongs that left their trash. Nothing makes me more mad. You bring it into the water, you take it back out of the water. Don't bring it over here. There's a nice big trail up here. Nice big trail. Nothing.
Tell me.
Nothing, Jayden. I was just saying there's a nice big trail there. It's all.
A nice big trail?
A nice big trail. Get the cotton out of your ear.
Are you recording?
Yep. What? I don't want you in the video.
Here, I need a worm too.
You're not touching it.
I'm going to worm too on this.
Hang on.
Rubber band and a worm.
What's going on here? What's the deal? How did that happen?
What happened?
Pick it up.
Where?
I don't know. It's rough right there somewhere. Right on the feet right there. Watch your hook, watch your hook, watch your hook. Okay. There you go.
After this, I'm going for a real worm and a coffee bait.
Oh, don't cry.
Okay. I'm just gonna dip it in the water and see if any small ones. I see I see it. There, see. I think I see a. Careful, Daddy.
Here, us. Back here.
Back to your mommy. I'm getting you and shit up, okay? Go over to your mommy. Because if you don't go to your mommy, you're not getting cold. Okay. Yeah, this one's gonna be yours.
It is.
I'm gonna get it all set up for you, okay, honey?
It has to be mine. I can use that one. I guess I
What,
can
Jay?
get out. Very careful. I don't want to hold him because he's fidgeting and I don't want to get cut.
Just show you the camera. Be careful where you step.
I caught myself a nice little tiny bluegill.
Yeah. I'm trying. Huh? No, he ain't dead. I'm trying to get you there. Trying to get you something caught. Huh? Yours is out there in the water. Huh? You want it? Bait him back. Tap him up and bait him back.
Oh, Dad. Think I can use a minnow bait?
No. You telling old Richard Jean? Huh? What do you say? Tell me and I'll tell him and we'll tag Richard Jean in it. Here. Huh? Here. I'll come get you. Mommy don't want to be in the video. I'll come get you. I'll put you back in, okay? You tell him. Tell Richard Jean. Okay? Here, this is your phone. Yeah. Yeah, come here. Oh man, it's a big one. It's a big one. Come on, really, baby. Alright. Jay, bring it.
Oh my gosh, he is huge. She looks like the same one. Here. This is the best.
No, Tara, that's not yours, baby.
Hey.
This is yours.
No.
Here you go, baby. That's yours right there. Careful. Don't touch his fins if they're sharp.
You have to get him.
I'll get him.
He's pretty big.
Yeah.
He's
Alright.
so
Here.
pretty.
You go up here and tell the camera. Here, tell him. Here. Tell him again. It didn't see you. Kira, come here. Come up here. Tell Richard Jean. What is it? Because it's what? Because it's good. Did you get scared? Come on, tell it. Here, I'll say it with you. Ready? Go fishing when you can because it's good for you. Right? Send her back out. Yeah, you put up in that big place.
Is that my name?
Huh? I can't let you do this face. Listen.
Oh my god, I'm too fast. That's out.
Careful. Make it sharp. Step on the bobbers on something.
Hey, Clay. You got another one, Kira Bear. Kira, you got another one.
I do?
Yeah. Oh.
Dad knows that. Oh my gosh. Daddy, I accidentally got into your line. The dumb fish dragged me into your line.
All right, baby. No. Don't fool with it. Huh? You have to reel it back in and probably put more bait on there.
He stole my bait.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy from Rob. All right, let's go, Kira.
Oh, he robbed your hook.
Huh?
Oh, I
Robbed the hook?
thought he robbed your hook for a second.
Hang on, Kira. Just wait, Kira. I'll get you some more. Well, there's more bait. There's bait on there.
I thought I had a split one somewhere. Did you take it, Dad?
No, I'm not not touching anything, baby. No, baby, it's not sick.
I did a horrible job of splitting it.
Here, stay back this way. There's snakes and stuff. You watch your little orange bobber out there. If it goes down, you tell Daddy.
Oh man.
Not yet. Don't touch it yet.
Don't touch it until it goes down. Or ask Daddy. Ask Daddy. It's kind of lopsided.
Yeah, I know. Oh man. Yeah. Not yet, man. Okay. We'll get you.
Yes, Daddy?
There's snakes all over this place. Be careful, okay? Watch out. Okay, baby. Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. Dang, blame it. Yeah. There it goes again. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Ah. Take it, bag, Blaine. Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. There you go. Ah. Oh, fuck. You don't have to get that yet. Gotta let it sit, baby. Oh. Oh, no. I thought I had something, but it wasn't good. Watch out there. Watch out. Don't touch nothing. Try to get you one before this rain starts out.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck?
Good for ya.
That ain't gonna catch anything. Look. I have to reel it in. Oh!
Yeah.
I caught one!
Did you? Look, Kira. It's getting ready to pour. There you go. Yay, Kira. Don't get too close. We gotta get things packed up. Sorry, guys.
I caught one.
You're not gonna.
It's alright, Jaden.
It's gonna rain on us.
There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. There it goes.
Wow.
Now I'm kind of sad.
Did it hit it or not?
Oh, I put it in! I'm in!
Kira, we gotta go, baby.
Come here, baby girl.
Tomorrow. What do you think?
One more cast, Daddy.
Go ahead, son.
What's up?
Huh?
What is wrong?
I know, baby, but we can't. You see it, it's getting ready to rain. It'll get all of our stuff wet. It'll break it, and then you'll get wet, and the lightning and the thunder. We gotta go. Jaden, you gotta go, son. We're gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Don't worry.
Reel it in. Come here, Malachi. No.
Yes, Carrot, it's raining. That's what I was trying to tell you. It's a big storm coming. Huh?
Okie dokies. Come on, Grace.
Yep.
It's gonna rain on us. We gotta go. Come on, Malachi.
That lightning.
Come on,
I'm
Grace.
coming, Kara. I'm coming. I'm just getting my stuff. Carry your pole, Jay. I got enough crap I gotta get.
I don't know how to fold this.
Hey, you don't have to fold it. We're not worried about that. We're worried about getting to the truck. All right, guys, sorry about that. Got to cut the video short. As you can see, it's coming a big one. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.
You okay?
Well, we got soaked. It's a bad one. For sure. So sometimes you just don't know if they're going to come over that mountain or not, because a lot of times they just circle around you right there. They blow at the top of the mountain and go around. That one came over. That one came over. So anyhow, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. What are we gonna say?
Good fishing in the can, cause it's good for ya.
That's right. Good for you. Good for you. Is it good for you?
Let me show you out.
Say it, Kara.
Good fishing in the can, cause it's good for ya.
That's right.
Fire!
Yeah.
Fire!
Good for you. Fishing when you can, because it's good for you.
Fire!
Good for you. All right, guys. Well, I do believe that with all this rain that we got, we won't have to water the plants tonight. I was going to come home and water them, but whew, this is your weather forecaster. It's 30% all over us, guys. 30% all over us. Done shut down the fishing. Done shut down all the watering, and well, it shut just about everything in Jumping Ranch down completely. Didn't get to take my flags down. I hope they don't go nowhere. Didn't get to empty out my water tank to get those leaves out. Wow, did y'all see that lightning? Better let go of this aluminum door, eh? Let's listen for the crack of the thunder. And there it is. Yeah, so, yep. Well, I'm gonna shut this door. Man, that's a lot of rain. It's been doing this for a while. Look at the rain coming off the top of that building over there. Zoom in there. But the plants look good. That's good. I'm glad that the plants look good. I was concerned about the wind. It got bad there for a minute. I mean, tornado like bad. Okay, guys. Whew, that lightning. So we're gonna let go of this aluminum door. We're gonna get back in this here house. We'll see you tomorrow, right here in the hollers and hills of West Virginia, in Heavenly Hills Homestead. Storm edition. After the storm, this is what we've got, and it's really orange. Like up in here, it's orange. On the video, it's not. But let me see if I zoom in. That help it any? No, not really. But anyways, it's bright orange, but you just can't tell. Anyways, it's well, if you go like this, y'all can see, like, and then you can start seeing the orange, but then the orange starts fading the closer I get to the brighter orange. Anyways, it's orange way up in here. Yeah, see? I just wish it could get it right now, because it's really pretty right now. It's like a dreamsicle orange. You can see all these mountains stuff back in there. Well, anyways, I guess we're gonna go. Everything got a good drink. See y'all. Come by.
Bye.
Don't forget to smash that like button. Hit that notification bell. Don't forget to share.
Thank you, good sir.
You're welcome. And subscribe.